Please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News for coming up on it today, coming up.
Part of the show today will feature
something from Newser. So like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News because you like Newser.
Isn't that the guy that works for the football things? No, that's Booger. Sorry.
That's Booger. Booger Esiason?
That's Boomer.
No. I get them so confused.
And he's not even from Oklahoma. I don't understand that. Oh, what is wrong with us?
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
By the way, for those of you going to answer what is wrong with us, we'd like it in alphabetical or chronological order if you could.
Oh, boy.
Good luck
You're
with
going to
that.
have to get a lot more of that Hello Kitty stationery.
A Washington State Patrol trooper, this scares me, issued a $533 ticket to a driver on Sunday after the person drove more than 5 miles with their vehicle and windshield almost completely covered with snow.
They dug a hole out and were peeking through.
How did Trooper Heather Weatherwax hear about this? She said the patrol received a report about...
Hang on, this story is a lie. Nobody is named Weatherwax.
Well...
Just continue as if it was real.
She lived in Minnesota. We'd say it was for rust prevention, but... Where was I now?
Heather
Weatherwax. That's it. Trooper Heather said the State Patrol received a report about the person driving erratically along State Route 16 just south of Bremerton.
That's always been a hotbed of speeding.
When pulled over, the driver reportedly told the trooper, and we quote, "The windshield wipers don't work."
And they couldn't have scraped the windshield?
That's, one question that leaps to mind for those of us that live in snow. For those of you like south where there's not much snow, scraping the windshield involves removing snow and ice from it before you get in the car and drive off.
There's a lot of Brits who don't see a lot of snow, so they might be unsure.
That's true. Okay, for all of you who live in cold weather climes in Europe and aren't that bright, so that'd be British.
Wow!
Hey, I'd rather have the British mad at me than like the Germans or the...
Well, because you don't want to lose your Sudetenland.
And you don't want the Norwegians ticked at you because there were Vikings at one point, okay?
Thank God Patrick is Irish.
Oh, don't even... They wear a dress in the winter, so
So do my Scottish people, you.
Yeah, that's a whole other problem. All their kilts are bought used from the Irish. There, I think that's pretty much every... Where was I now?
Oh, Welsh. Yeah, you hadn't picked on the Welsh yet.
I like the Welsh.
Okay.
They make a great grape juice. The driver received a $553 ticket for second-degree negligent driving. And Trooper Weatherwax urged people to please remove all the snow from your vehicle before hitting the road.
Wow.
There's a scary part to that in my head.
Yeah.
Minnesota's going to look at it and go,
I wonder if I have to scrape it all.
We get snow. It's two different things, right? In Minnesota, those of us who are normal people are going, amateur.
You're right.
And the folks in St. Paul, the capital, are going, money. There's money.
We could charge people $500.
Look at what we could do.
And they'll put up with it.
They do that, by the way. There are times you can actually hear it all the way up at my house from St. Paul.
They'll take votes, and then you hear St. Paul go, and you hear this sound.
Yeah, that's when you know you're pretty screwed.
Right, they're rubbing their hands together.
Yeah.
From Newser.
Doing the Dick Dastardly.
No, that's
Muttley.
That's Muttley. From Newser, the prestigious Oxford English Dictionary put this year's selection of its word of the year in the hands of voters for the first time. And it wasn't a close fight. You ready for what won in a landslide?
Probably not, but you're going to tell me anyway, so...
Goblin mode.
Huh?
Yeah. For those unfamiliar, such as Tony, the dictionary defines the term as a type of behavior which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy, typically in a way that rejects social norms or expectations.
Yeah.
And how's that bad?
The problem being
the term received 318,956 votes, trouncing the other two finalists, Metaverse, 14,484
thank
votes,
God.
and hashtag I Stand With at 8,639 votes. It may have helped that PC Gamer magazine made an impassioned appeal to readers to vote for Goblin Mode after the dictionary's editors chose the three candidates.
They're campaigning.
Exactly.
For a
Goblin Mode.
There we are.
Do your next story. I've got something cool.
You know the worst part?
What?
My grandchildren have to grow up in this.
I love it.
Do you hate rats? Are you a somewhat, and I quote now, are you somewhat bloodthirsty New Yorker with excellent communication skills and a general aura of badassery? Then you might have what it takes to be the rat's new city czar. No, the city's new rat czar.
Ratczar.
I thought the rat czar would be like the mayor.
Well, I was thinking
that's a whole different job.
I was thinking Ratczar was Ragnar's cousin.
He's the Viking we don't talk about. Mayor Eric Adams' administration, because Cuomo couldn't even come up with something this stupid, posted a job listing this week seeking someone to lead the city's long-running battle against rats. The mafia said they'd take the job, but
they're already too busy in government. They had to do it.
They've all moved on to other jobs now that make more money than being a crook, like, New York government. The official job title is Director of Rodent Mitigation. Okay. Although quickly dubbed by those of people with a sense of humor as the race czar, you will get a salary of somewhere between $120,000 and $170,000, I suspect, depending on your level of experience with rat czarring.
Do they give them a net or
if you come in
gun or what?
I'm guessing if you come in and you threaten the very lives of the people interviewing you, you get the 170.
Yeah, there you go. I'll send all the rats to your house. According
to the ad, the ideal candidate is highly motivated and somewhat bloodthirsty, determined to look at all solutions from various angles, like that,
and then shoot.
Including improving operational efficiency, data collection, technology innovation, trash management, and wholesale slaughter.
Ooh, I like the wholesale slaughter part.
Yeah, screw the rest of it. You do the wholesale slaughter, you won't need any of the rest of it.
Yeah. Just kill everything that moves in that parking garage.
While the posting was rather whimsical, for New York.
Yeah, right.
The job is daunting. New York City leaders have been trying to control rat population for generations with, they say mixed results. I would say very
almost
little of any
results,
sort of sighting of rats in parks, sidewalks, and other places in the city have, as you may have guessed, recently increased. General badassery.
They could use a politician to lure them out.
My youngest
look, one of our own.
My youngest granddaughter could do that if you just tell her the rats are little llamas.
There you go. Yeep.
She got spit on by a llama when she was 4, and she does not like llamas.
Kids Corner. Speaking of which, 6-year-old to her crying brother. It's okay to be sad. Sometimes we need to let our feelings out. Just let yourself be sad. Me, darling, that's so lovely. Well done. Why is he crying? I hit him.
Just when you think you've raised the perfect child, they turn out to be a normal child.
None of the parenting books prepared me for my teen asking me what the carpet matches the drapes means.
They want to make sure that your home is properly decorated.
That is it. That seems like
Do people even ask that anymore? Since
no, nobody nobody cares. I don't think. I don't. I certainly never cared.
For a whole generation, carpeting is apparently. I mean, it's hardwood floors now. Is what I'm saying.
Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
that seems like.
Although apparently, carpeting is making a comeback.
I've heard that too recently.
Yeah,
Ann and I have this.
What's sad is that we're hearing this.
Ann and I have had discussions about it. They mostly revolve around forget it, pal. That seems to like a you problem was my favorite comeback until my 5-year-old said it to me. Yep.
Like that kid.
True story. My daughter was about 6 when she asked me, Mom, what's this about a period? I supplied an age-appropriate response. She thought for a minute, then she looked at her two brothers, back at me, and asked, "And what do they get?"
Well, they have to date you and others like you.
Not her brothers.
No, but they will date other people like you. Trust me, you got the good side of that deal.
And finally,
Oh, God, no, the women are going to.
it's okay. You're going to be.
I'm not. I'll be okay.
Yeah, they're going to cancel us, but who cares? Please cancel me.
We haven't been before.
No, all we've gotten, the worst we've gotten is so boring and not funny.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
that's just true. So,
Yeah, why are we worried?
Huh.
Prayers for my teen who has a long uphill battle overcoming her mom hugging her at the bus stop.
yeah, been there.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.